Good afternoon. Welcome to PC Radio. My name is Stu Peters. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of documented instances where large mobs confront people in the United States just out for a meal, pumping gas at a fuel station, or shopping for groceries, and are forced to their knees in front of their family, instructed to apologize for their whiteness, while raising their fist in the air to show submission to a violent political party called Black Lives Matter. Evening newscasts show us an overflowing jar of violent pictures and video clips of criminal anarchists, similar to swarming red fire ants, shooting mortars at police, tearing down statues and monuments, burning entire business districts to the ground, physically assaulting citizens just for having an opposing view. So-called journalists exhaust every ounce of their effort to convince us that radical progressives are warriors. They're fighting for you. They're fighting for justice. The media justifies this violence and calls it escalated reaction to systemic racism and oppression that supposedly plagues America, specifically during interactions with police and non-whites. These are the covert operatives that preach from a soapbox of love and unity, faith and fidelity, noble causes and charity, compassion and humanity. These are the shepherds giving the illusion of protecting their sheep in the valley of death where the wolves of liberty loom, and where the sheepdog lies quiet, out of sight, refusing to respond to the calls of their master, tired of being beaten down, scarred for life and demoralized, taken for granted and cast away, chastised and hated. The prophets of science proclaim that you non-mask-wearing sinners will be the very carrier of the world-ending plague, and that if we don't repent now and conform to a very specific list of commandments, that not only you but your children will be desecrated, sentenced to a cold, dark, hopeless, and perilous existence, similar to a world you would imagine after the final attack of the zombie apocalypse, an invasion by aliens from space, the eventual collapse of the universe, the sun going supernova, the black hole sucking us in, or the Donald, reaching for that red button he's more obsessed with than Joe Biden to a young girl's hair. The fact is, the media is the holder of the jar. Think about that. If you can catch about 100 red fire ants that live in the southwestern desert, and also about 100 of those large black ants that live there, and drop them into the same jar, not much will happen, not really, until you shake the jar vigorously and dump them onto the ground. The red ants will attack the black ants. The black ants will attack the red ones. They'll devastate each other. No doubt they'll bite, they'll sting, they'll fight to the death. You see, the black ants will feel that the red ants are the enemy, and the red will feel the black are the enemy. All the while, neither one, all of the ants put together, will ever realize that the real enemy was he who shook the jar.